I believe that a decision to have an abortion is a decision between the female and their healthcare provider. And guess what? When I had to make that decision, when I miscarried twins and it wasn't complete and I had to make the decision, I was lucky enough to live in a state where I was able to have an abortion. And I was able to be here sitting with you and caring for my children. It wasn't an easy decision to make. It wasn't one I ever thought I would talk about publicly, but it was a decision that I had to make, and I had to choose my health over a pregnancy that had essentially ended. And so, you know what? I don't think we should be getting involved.
So you don't favor any restrictions?
I think that I think the laws as it is written now is sufficient to cover that. We don't see doctors saying you have a viable pregnant child that could be born now that we're going to terminate. And I also had a premature child who was born at 32 weeks. So I know that pregnancy, like neonatal services is evolving. But we cannot speak to the individual experience because we are not in the room with the provider. And those are very difficult decisions to make. And so we, as a legislatures, we should not be sitting on someone's shoulder and limiting that and making families have to choose.
So your answer is no restrictions? My
answer is as it is now. But there isn't anybody who was doing abortions at 40 weeks, at 35 weeks.
In Massachusetts?
What? Tell me one doctor who's done an abortion at 40 weeks.
I don't have a list of doctors in my head, but I know for sure partial birth abortions are happening all over the state.
At 40 weeks. At full term.
At full term, yes. Yes. Joe, do you have any restrictions on abortions that you would support?
Well, the only thing I can say is that's transparency for you. It's like unbelievable, right?
I'm not sure what you mean. I literally just said I do not believe there should be any restrictions.
I don't think you should. Yeah, for any. Yeah. My stance is the way it is right now. So it's like I don't believe.
Which is what?
I don't believe in abortions any time for any reason. That's the thing.
All right.